We're back in the vlog, guys. Back to doing everything that I wanted to do this summer. 2 vlogs a week, that's the goal. And I just finished finals week last week. It wasn't that bad, but it was definitely still stressful. I definitely finished like a final a minute before it was due, so that was awesome. And submitted it on time though. So yeah, this past week, kind of stressful. It's done, it's summer now. I can finally start to relax. I have to go to work in like an hour. Jumping back into the vlog and just trying to get like something out there for it. This is going to be the first one of this week. And I have something a little different than what I normally would do. So, alright, so the idea for today's video, guys, basically this whole channel is things about me, what I'm doing in daily life, what I'm doing with, just things I enjoy. One of the things that I enjoy and also think that any guy or girl should have is a watch. Watches are a piece of something that someone picked out to wear, and so it shows a lot about what kind of style you like. Sport watch and you're a sporty person, or it's a nice dress watch, or it's just something like simple, a Timex watch or something like that. So this vlog is gonna be, because I'm doing 2 a week, I'm gonna try to do 1 vlog a week that's just kind of me talking to everybody, me going out with friends, like going to something, doing something. We're going through these watches today. So what we're looking at today, guys, are these 12 watches. Now this is the first 2 watches that I ever bought. It was actually when I first thought I was gonna, like, when I first started to get into watches and I wanted to get something. I picked up these 2 watches at a Kohl's, made by Caravel, or Caravel, or I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's kind of like a sub company of Bulova, which was a nicer watch brand at the time, but I didn't know anything really at the time about watches, so I just like saw this. I know my friend who was into them at the time was like, make sure you get like a Japanese movement for, they're a better quality in the price range of a sub $100 that I was looking for. So at the time I picked up 2 different watches. Within about a month, the very first one was this one, and I don't know. So it's a black stainless steel with a blue dial. Now this watch is actually one of my heaviest. It actually does have some weight to it, and it is very nice. It's one I still like and wear today. I just actually put a new battery in it about a month or 2 ago. I don't wear it very often just because it's not my typical wear, although I might wear it today. This watch is actually really, I think, it's a chronograph too, but it's just overall, it's a very beautiful watch, but yet very simple. And it cost me like, I wanna say like $70 or $80. And watches are definitely something that you don't need to spend a lot of money on, unless it's like a Rolex and it's a milestone for a lot of people, then that's an important thing too. But if you're just looking at like, what can I wear to, increase my like outfit, an $80 watch is definitely gonna help you out there. The next one that I had picked up too was a gold watch. Now this one's just gold and black, and it has a similar clasp where it just kind of, you squeeze it and it opens. It's obviously stainless steel, okay. So it's gold plated stainless steel. Has a calendar. This one's this is definitely something you'd wear more of like a classier style. Plain gold with black face, and then they have like the nice little date there. This is another one. I got this one alongside the black one, a battery just about a month ago as well. They were together, they both died together, so had to get 2 batteries there. Batteries, another thing, they're cheap. They don't cost like, they're like 20 bucks for, I was thinking it was like 25 for both. So it doesn't cost you a lot. So it's an easy investment there. $30 to $40 range. Also gold, it's a relic, which is I'm pretty sure it's also Kohl's at the time. This is all in the same time period. So I didn't really at this time know what I was looking for. I just was kind of looking for something cool and unique. Bolt pattern around the face, around the bezel, and the Roman numerals for the time. Now this just died recently, so there's no battery in it. And I did actually just get it fixed. The pin had fallen out, and I haven't had this watch working for like a year. I just didn't really put any time into it. It also does have the date on it. If it broke, I wouldn't care really. I've broken watches before. Well, I broke one and I smashed it the day I bought it. Thankfully, they let me swap it out, which was cool. But yeah, so I was swinging my arms and I hit a little post that's outside of my job at the time and cracked the glass right on it, and they were really cool about it and they let me switch it out for another watch, so that was awesome. Both fake Rolexes. The reason why I wear them is because my sister got them when she was in China. So it's more of a nostalgic thing. Neither of them, this one never really worked, unfortunately. This one does, and it actually is automatic. But the date and the hands don't move anymore. I wear it and people ask me, I'm just like, no, it's not real. But my sister got it for me, so that's why I wear that. An Invicta, which I know gets not a lot of love on the internet and just in general with watch people, but I had to pick this one up because I found it on Amazon for about $85, automatic, and it was with the Pepsi dial, to look like the Pepsi dial. So you got the blue and the red clash with the blue background, with the date, luminescent dial set in the inside. I had to pick this one up because it is a favorite look of mine. I do really enjoy this look, so I really had to get that one. So the next watch I actually bought by accident. I was looking on eBay and I found a watch and I really like this look. This is probably my favorite watch that I own. It was all bought on mistake. So eBay, I've sold a lot of things on eBay in the past and I've always done buy it now. It's just, for me, for some whatever reason, it just assures a certain price. It's a homage to the Patek Philippe Nautilus. And my favorite part, honestly, is besides the casing, but is the quality even in the band, and how well it stays together. And there's no like sound in between each link or anything like that. It's called a Bagel Sport, a steel Bagel Sport. So it's a stainless steel watch, and it just has the Nautilus type. It is automatic. It does have the date, and you can see the back. You can see the movement through the back, and it's really nice. And it is a watch that if I could afford someday, the actual Nautilus, that would be awesome. But it's like $17,000, so we'll see. But I just love the look of it, so I figured I ended up spending $80 on this on the auction. This watch, I found out the price, it was like 30 bucks, but I actually really love this watch. The two-toned, it's a Casio Edifice, and it has a copper band or a copper black dial with the numbers in it, and then silver and then black sport band. The sport strap, I think, is something important to have too sometimes, because you can resize it as needed during the day. And it just is a convenient watch. The battery unfortunately just stopped on this one, so I'm gonna have to get it replaced. But this is an awesome watch. It's a chronograph and it keeps the date. 30 bucks would go with pretty much any daily outfit. You wouldn't wear it so much with like a suit, or a formal wear, but it is a nice watch for any other day use. I've always wanted a G-Shock, even when I was in high school, but when I was in high school and middle school, I never wore watches. I just did not like them on my wrist for whatever reason. I think it was just because it's like when you first start to wear it, it feels weird. Now that I wear them every day, it feels like a part of my wrist, and the fact that it feels weird when I don't wear a watch. Now I don't wear a watch to bed, I don't wear a watch in the shower ever, even though they're mostly all waterproof or water resistant. But whenever I'm out and about, I always have a watch on, and if I don't, it feels weird. A white one, all white with some gray accenting, designed around surfing, which is why it also has all plastic clasp. That plastic clasp is actually pretty cool. It's a little bit more lightweight. You don't really feel it when it's on your wrist if you're like typing on a keyboard. Sometimes you feel it more when it's metal. Later the same day, I ordered a black one. Now the black one was really cool. The reason I ordered it is I had an extra Amazon gift card money, a gift card balance to use, and I was eyeballing this one in particular because it was black, all black, but with white hands, so it pops there, and I really thought that was a cool look. It's kind of a joke because I didn't put any money into it, which is this one right here. The last watch is the one I just acquired recently. I found it as a good deal. It was supposed to be $250, and I found it on sale for 100 bucks, and it's a Seiko, Seiko is like one of the top sub 200 or sub 300 brands for most people. if you want to get something like a good solid watch, but you don't know what to get, look into Seiko, look into, I would even say look into Citizen. They're kind of on the same level in my head. But what I found was the Seiko Recraft series. Now this is obviously a bigger bezel. Well, it's a bigger casing. The actual watch face itself is a 44. The orange second hand, it just kind of like stands out inside the watch. And it also kind of reminds me of the orange hand, the Rolex Milgauss. It has like that lightning bolt one in orange. I just thought it was cool. But I really wanted a green watch because of all the things I have blue and red. I have two blues, golds, blacks, but no green. I think that the vintage styling of this watch was something that I also like. That is all of my watches. Other vlogs are usually me doing something, which is what you're gonna see coming later this week. I'm getting hyped up. That's gonna wrap everything up today, guys. The camera overheated, unfortunately, so we are just gonna wrap up the whole video. You saw the watches. I did go through them. Comment down below what you thought. Comment down below what kind of styles of watches you guys like. As well as just any other feedback that you might want to give. I've already gotten some feedback on other videos, and that was pretty positive. So again, like, comment, subscribe on this video, and subscribe to the Bergman family, and let's keep it going.
We couldn't get any closer.